Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Serena, again. So I hope you have enjoyed the wonderful session of Saswata. And now we are moving forward to our next presentation. And our next presenter is Athikom Kanchanavibhu, who is a Vice President Business Transformation at Zuellig Pharma. And with over 21 years of experience in consulting and industry, drive business performance transformation through design, thinking at the intersection of business, people, technology, and innovation. So he will be sharing his expertise on innovation and digital transformation in pharmaceutical and medical product labeling using blockchain technology to fight counterfeit products and provide full supply chain tracking and traceability. So let's welcome Ethicom. Hi, Ethicom. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. Thank you. How
That's
are you?
great. I'm good too. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you so much for joining us. It's really an honor for us to have you here.
Okay. Is the presentation slide show properly?
Yeah, I can see it properly. So good luck. Stage is all yours now.
Okay, thank you. Hello and good afternoon or good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here today to present the innovation in the labeling technologies using the blockchains. So my name is Athikom Kanchanavibhu. I'm a Vice President of Business Transformation for Zuellig Pharma, Thailand. Today, the topic that I will be sharing with you will be focusing around the innovation in digital transformation specific to pharmaceutical and medical product labeling using blockchain technologies. Um, First of all, I would like to introduce a bit about what is the company. So Zuellig Pharma in Thailand, we are the leading healthcare service providers that has been in the business for over 70 years, and we serving more than 98% of the customer nationwide for both the hospital, doctors, clinics, nationwide, more than 20,000 customers. And last year, our revenue is 70 billion Thai baht, or more than 2 billion USD. And we are representing over 60% of the market share of the MNC pharma market, or the original drugs. And we have the capability of the warehouse of more than 45,000 pallets capacity, and most of them 24,000 case air conditions, and also including the cold room of 4,000 pallets. We have capability to manage the vaccines or outer freeze requirements, such as the mRNA vaccine for COVID-19, that we are supporting the fight of COVID-19 in Thailand. And we are providing the service to most of the leading healthcare companies in the world, including the top 10, top 20 pharmaceutical companies, also medical device company, and animal health industry. Also, relating to the previous question about sustainability, yes, this is also very focused for Zuellig Pharma, and we are recognized at the platinum level, or the top 1% of the company by EcoVadis sustainability rating. So we work on both the improving the health outcome of the patients via many programs. We support the vaccination programs, including COVID-19, and we provide knowledge to many healthcare professionals across the countries that we operate, including Thailand. We focusing a lot on the environment improvement. We try to reduce the consumption of papers and styrofoam in our packaging, and move toward reusable packagings solution, also including the renewable energy in both the storage of the at warehouse, and also the distribution using electrical vehicles. So those are the focus for Zuellig Pharma to contribute to the sustainability agendas. Aside from that, we are working in healthcare industry, so we are very focused around the industry standard. So we comply to both the ISO in 9001, or in medical device ISO, including ISMS. So this is also the integrity of the data protection is also very important to Zuellig Pharma. And my focus for today will be around the digital transformation and focus on the labeling technologies. So aside from the whole healthcare service that we provide, from clinical trial management, commercialization, storage, distribution, and channel management until patient care. Today, my focus will be on the left-hand side, which we talk about blockchain platform that we use to enhance the packaging element to ensure the track and trace capability. So that will be the focus for today. And I would like to explain a bit about the why Zuellig Pharma start to work on this initiative. So it back to the major problem in the collaboration in the healthcare value chains. So it starts from the raw material supplier, go to the manufacturer, which we have mostly the manufacturing happen globally. It can happen in the Europe or in the States or Japan or any countries. And based on that, most of the product ship in this case like to Thailand, and then go to the importation, or sometimes by sea, sometimes across the borders. And when we store the product, we distribute to the customer. So you see the supply chain is really long, and the challenge we face, the first one is about information sharing, because the information sharing between different stakeholders come in different formats, from emails, from different documentations, importation documentation, or regulation bodies like FDA. So the document in the supply chain happen many touch point, many places, and it's difficult and it takes times when we need to gather information to make it happen. The next one is it's difficult to track end-to-end supply chain in the past, because it involves so many parties and many both regulatory entities. So it takes a lot of effort to incorporate information of supply chains. And also when we talk about end user or patients, they cannot have the access about the product that they are using. So if they got something wrong, usually it takes times before we can check the supply chain, the stakeholders, and trace back to the origin of the product. So it takes time. Sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes it takes months. So those are the challenges that we face. With that, we come up with how we gonna solve the problem. So based on that, we would like to reduce the time when there is a product recall. If something wrong, we would like to have the solution for that. And also there is a fake of the product that we found in many of the medicine, especially the expensive medicine, that they tend to be more counterfeit products. And that create the risk to the patient life, which we would like to fight this problem. Another one is around the quality control of the cross-border trading, because sometimes the product got sold in one country, but it got sold via the border to another country without proper control or regulatory management. So which may create some additional problem later on, whether it's going to be traceabilities or the quality control along the chain, because sometimes the medicine need a proper control, like temperature control. So we need to handle this. And so second, we start to develop the platform, the solution on blockchains. So we try to work with a lot of the stakeholder in the supply chain, and then we develop this blockchain together, and we start to do the testing, including information sharing between stakeholder, and try to develop the traceability platform that eventually it reduces the time. In the past, we takes like months to collect all the information for the whole supply chain. Now, when everything is on the blockchain, the information query takes only seconds. So this is the what we achieve, and then we try to commercialize or make it standard. So we develop the Easy Tracker, but we call it Easy Tracker platforms. So this is the platform that we develop and run on the scalable Hyperledger blockchains. and it has a relatively user-friendly interface because we design it with a proper UX UI design, and then we also publish the white papers on how we make sure that the blockchain architecture is secure and it can be integrated with third party, with different stakeholders, so that we can really connect the dots across supply chain. And the platform intention is to connect between pharma companies, between distributors, between patient, healthcare professional or HCP, and also the health authority like FDA or regulators. And it provides traceabilities because we can track end-to-end of the flow of the product from manufacturing until the patients. We have visibility in the dashboard in almost real time regarding individual box or vial of the medicines. And also we have the analytics that can help provide the visibility or analysis. For example, whether they're going to be re-channeling of the product. So in the unauthorized channel that can be provided via the solution. This is some video that help explain what I mentioned previously. So the platform has been developed and then it is used by different stakeholders in the healthcare supply chains from manufacturer, from HCP and patients. And the key benefit are the security, compliance, we got transparency, and update information to the blockchains, and then it raised the awareness of the patient as well. Before they're gonna inject the filler at the clinic, they should check first whether it is the genuine products or not. And this create a lot of good trust to the end users because information is on blockchain, so everything is secure, cannot be modified. And just last year, there is an incident that this really product got sold over the social commerce, that one of the big influencers sold the product, which eventually found out not authorized product. And there are a lot of news mentioning whether where this product come from. So this platform is the answer for the incident. So we can ask the patient to check if the end user also got advice to scan the product so that the information is also updated into Easy Tracker. And when it go to the end user like patients or the consumer can use the application to scan on the package, and they can check immediately whether the product is counterfeit or the genuine one. So that's how it works in high levels. So this is the application of Easy Tracker, which it can be downloaded and then just scan the packagings, and then it can show the details of the supply chains, where it comes from, the whole supply chains. So if there are some counterfeit products, the application will show immediately that this is not recognized, and it can also trigger the alert to also select pharma and the manufacturer or the product owners that we seems to detect something wrong with the product, that will trigger the investigation further. And also the application will inform information like the physical location or GPS location where the problem happens, so that the investigation can be done in a timely manners and reduce the effort for the investigation. So another benefit is that we can track the re-channeling of the activity. For example, if it's supposed to be sold to the drugstores, but somehow the product got sold on the e-commerce platforms, and then someone bought it and scanned the packaging, the information will be uploaded to the blockchain, our blockchains, and our analytic team built the AI engine that can detect the pattern of the re-channeling that will trigger investigation as well. So this is an example of the unique QR code that we generate, which we have various options that can be done, both the smaller size, bigger size, or even integrate with the QR code that come from the manufacturer. That can be done as well. So this is how the solution works, and we have the success story in Thailand in our markets. This start from a few years back in 2019. We have the case of the counterfeit product in the aesthetic clinics nationwide. There are counterfeit Botox and fillers for over 400,000 boxes, and that create a lot of risk to the users in the clinics, because if we're gonna inject the filler into our skin, it is not really proper products. It could create a lot of harm to your face, your body, right? We work with the products owner to implement easy tracker, including the mobile applications, and all the individual box got serialized QR code attached to the products. And then we work with the clinic nationwide and including the manufacturer to educate the customer, the patients, and the clinics to help to scan and update information to the blockchains. And then it raises the awareness of the patient as well. Before they're gonna inject the filler at the clinic, they should check first whether it is the genuine products or not. And this create a lot of good trust to the end users, because information is on blockchain, so everything is secure, cannot be modified. And just last year, there is an incident that this really product got sold over the social commerce, that one of the big influencers sold the product, which eventually found out not authorized product. And there are a lot of news mentioning whether where this product come from. This platform is the answer for the incident. We can ask the patient to check if there is the QR code or not. They can scan, and then they can tell immediately whether it got imported or distributed by the authorized companies or not, or it is the counterfeit or something that they should avoid. So this really the fix or prevent further trust on these really products. So this is happening in Thailand. And another application that we adapt it further is we adapt this blockchain platform further into the vaccine area. As Zuellig Pharma is the major distributor of the vaccine in Thailand and many markets in the regions, we evolve Easy Tracker platform further to manage end-to-end of the vaccine management from the registration. So we have the application as well for the citizen to book for to get the vaccination, and the information got upload to the blockchain. And then at the vaccination site, we also have platform for the hospital or the clinic to update matching between doctors or nurse with the patients. And when the patient got injected with the vaccine, in this case Moderna or Pfizer vaccines, we scan the code on the vaccines, and also the code that generate from the patient registration, so we can match between individual patients or citizens with the individual vial of the vaccines. And then everything is on blockchains. Citizen can get digital passport of the vaccine. They receive by individual batch and lot. So if something wrong, we can trace, like if they're gonna be adverse event or AE reported, we can immediately tell this one happened from which batch, which products, and where the products coming from. So this is the what we provide solutions. And also we have the data analytic platform that can manage between supply and demand of the vaccine, because and the demand of the citizen that register to get the vaccine. So this is happening. Another solution that we apply the solution and it has been used successfully in Philippines. So millions of the citizens got administered to the platforms. So that create trust amongst the users using this solution. Yeah, and I think that's um, all the times I have. So I will pause here. If you have any question, I will answer. Yep. Or you can also reach out to me via LinkedIn as well, searching my name or scan the QR code. I will be ready to answer if you have further question or further discussion that you would like to get more information. Okay, thank you.
So, thank you so much, Athikom, for your wonderful presentation, and I really enjoyed it. I'll ask the audience that if they're having any question, they can ask you in the chat or in the QA session. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Stay safe.